Ibrahim for being the anchor and the chair of the DG Speak for the last, since July 1 till date. This will be, as you said, the 7th edition of DG Speaks. We have religiously kept to this, and we are happy to be here. On this note, I want to wish, let me first of all call to order. On this note, at exactly 8 minutes after 12, I hereby call this 7th edition DG Speaks to order. Thank you.
Thank you, my district governor.
Yeah.
Over to Mr. Steele.
Okay. I will request also, please let us recite the Rotary invocation.
Okay.
1, 2, go. Inspire Rotarians, Lord, we ask to live as He profess, to dignify our daily tasks and serve in selflessness for fellowship. Here we share, we offer thanks to Thee. We pray that it will be our care to spread it bounteously. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, AJ. I chose to sing while you just chose to recite. That's why you could finish faster than I. Well, on this note, I want to welcome. Okay, can AJ Ibrahim take the recognition at this call? Recognition at this call.
Yes, sir. I have done some of the recognitions.
What?
While we were waiting.
Okay, then we'll go ahead. Then we can go ahead. You can do the next one in between. Well, on this note, I want to welcome all our Rotarians in District 9112 to the 7th edition of the DG Speaks. The last edition was in December, and therefore I wish you many happy New Year's of 2025 and in advance. I thank God for our lives. I thank God for sparing us, giving us the grace to witness the beginning of 2025. And I want to congratulate all of us for what we have done in 2024. This year will be a year of joy, will be a year of success, will be a year of achievement, and will be a year of good health in mind and body. We pray that we shall continue to increase, we shall not decrease. The elderly ones, God will strengthen their health in mind and body. For the young ones, we pray that no evil will come near us, no disease will come near us, and our district will continue to grow. And on this note, I welcome you to 2025, half of the 2024 Rotary year. This is the last lap for this Rotary year, and we are glad to be here. I thank all our leaders. I understand my doyen is on this call. PDG Funshaw, TG Funshaw is on this call. I recognize you, sir. I recognize all our other leaders that are on this call. We sincerely thank you for joining in at this very first of the second leg of our DG Speak. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my DG. I think we just go straight into your welcome address.
Okay. Yeah, I will then give updates so far. I will start with membership. Fellow Rotarians, as at the start of this Rotary year, 1st of July, we started with 2,144. And I know before we ended the December, before we closed last Rotary year, by first week of November, we have grown to 2,455. But unfortunately, as the year drew closer, and by 31st of December, our leaders at club level went on the deleting spree, and the membership of our district by January 1 reduced to 2,185, which 1,226, leaving us with a marginal growth of 85 net gain. But as of today, we have seen some improvement, and which I have to also speak to. We are now having 2,258, giving us a net gain of 1,114. This implies that we've added about 35 or 39 thereabout Rotarians to the 1,185. Permit me to speak here, especially to our district leaders and our president. The deletion that happened in December for some club was in the anticipation of not getting a huge bill. I've seen clubs choosing to terminate members not for the real reason of their indebtedness, but for not wanting to get bills from RI. This on its own is not fair on the members. I've had an experience where a president informed me that a leader of his club told him to delist him even though he was not paying. And I told him that shows the level of understanding and knowledge of such leaders. What we do not realize is that when you delist just for the purpose of invoice, and the invoice comes to you in June, say for instance this January, without the addition of such people, and you now summarily added them subsequently, it means that you are saying that they are a member within that window, and when you delete them again by June, RI would have captured the window, the period with which they were members. The only danger for what you have done, that you have not received their dues now, is that your incumbent, your successor, will have to carry the weight of your deletion and not paying the dues as at when due. Because RI will capture from when you added the person back till when you terminated, and they will now put it on the first semi-annual for the next Rotary year. This will be unfair on the incoming administration, and I want to appeal to us as district leaders to please encourage our clubs to desist from this practice. It shows we are not doing the right thing, we are not being completely honest with the membership figure. So I appeal to you, and if in the event that you delisted because someone was owing, immediately that person pays, please try and set aside the amount that it ought to be the dues of such person that has paid, that he or she has paid for the club, or otherwise you pay it along with what you are paying, the invoice you have received from RI, so that it will reduce the amount of excess you have to add, that RI will have to add on your first semi-annual in the next Rotary year. As a young district, we need to begin to speak and talk to this kind of issue so that our district can be viable and versatile. We cannot continue to do the wrong thing and we want to get a good answer. So I therefore appeal to all our district leaders, our presidents and their officers to please be mindful of how they carry out this. When you have delisted and you have added the person back, please ensure that you remit such person's fee to RI now, so that it will not come as an addition to the incoming administration. Please, I will appeal you follow that. Thank you very much. And on Rotary Foundation, well, before I leave that aspect, we still were able to form 4 new clubs, and that accounted for why we were able to have membership gain. And I sincerely want to once again thank all the clubs and Rotarians that have participated in the formation of the 4 new clubs and the resuscitation of 1 club, the Tincan Island. It was sad that we also lost the Rotary Club of Really Ashishi in that December, and that in a way puts our club numbers at 76, and our membership as at today as 2,258. So I'll go on to membership. So I urge all of us to please work hard on membership. We still look forward to having more clubs organized within this second half of the Rotary year, so that we'll be able to fulfill our goal of forming 25 new clubs. It is only when we do this that we'll be protecting and projecting our district for a greater future. I will then go to Rotary Foundation. To date, we have, as at December, we had the sum of. Yeah, okay, thank you. I will unmute it. As at December, we had the total contribution of $122,748.47. That was our total contribution. As of now, the Rotary International has not updated its site, and as such, we cannot give a better figure for now. I know some Rotarians have donated. We have had a Rotarian donated about 20 million naira to the Rotary Foundation. We have also had a Rotarian donated about 7 point something million naira to the foundation. We've had other people donating $1,000, equivalent of about 1,500,000 and something to the Rotary Foundation. So we want to thank all those that have helped us so far in achieving our goals towards contributing to the Rotary Foundation. We appeal that for every club that has received donation on behalf of Rotary Foundation, they should please remit such to the foundation as quickly as possible. We are lucky in this month of January. The rate is better than what we had in December. As of December, it was 1,600 and something, but today it is 1,547. It's a good window for us to quickly make our donation to the Rotary Foundation, and I'll be glad if you support us in this stride. I will be writing letters to clubs that promise to donate certain amount to the Rotary Foundation, both clubs and individual. That has started since last week. So we implore all those who have pledged to the Rotary Foundation to please make do their promise and let us begin to remit, even if it is going to be in installment, and we'll walk through it to get to our goal. We sincerely thank everyone that has contributed, and I also want to speak on the program participation. We at the moment have decided to reopen the grant application, the district grant application, and we want to tell you that for those clubs that were able to attend the grant management seminar that did not meet up with the grant, the timeline for the submission of district grant, they should do so now before the end of the month, while we will finally complete that. While we also want to encourage clubs to try and package global grants. As at December, we only had 2 clubs that have uploaded grants on the Rotary Foundation side, global grants on the Rotary Foundation side. So we appeal to clubs: if you need help, let us help you, and we'll be glad to support you in packaging a global grant as soon as we can get a partner, an international partner for such program. On RI dues, on district dues, the second semi-annual for district dues, we have a lot of clubs are paying their dues, but we have clubs that have not paid any dime. We have about 22 clubs that the district governor has not been able to visit, and most of these clubs call off their visits, the visits of the DG, because of not meeting with the requirement set for payment of district due, organizing themselves, and this in a way is affecting the district governor's itinerary. So I want to appeal to clubs that have not met up with the criteria. We are in the second half of the Rotary year. Please let us make good our promise and ensure that we pay our dues to the district. On Rotary International dues, like I said earlier on, the second semi-annual, some of us might not have received it because it's very early in the year. Some of the RI staff are just resuming, but I know between this weekend and next week, we all shall be receiving our second semi-annual. And in line with the Club Excellence Award requirement that we have to make, we are expected to make payment of our second semi-annual as quickly as possible to be able to qualify for the Club Excellence Award. And for me, I will always tell all my presidents at DGVC that the best you can do for your club and for your year is to win the Club Excellence Award. And that is going to be given by the RI president herself. And I encourage all of us to work towards that. And as long as you are able to upload your goal and achieve them, and you are able to pay your dues, you will qualify for Club Excellence Award. So I'm appealing to all of us to please work hard towards achieving this. And this you can only achieve when you pay your dues promptly and you ensure that your presence at the Rotary Club Central is effective and vibrant. I will go on to a review of, I've told us that we have been able to visit 55 clubs as at January 14th when we visited the last club. 55 club of 76 club plus the other of the 76 club minus the 4 clubs implies that we have about 52 clubs. I mean 17 clubs that we have not visited of the original clubs. We shall be handing in the charter presentation of the last club chartered in the last half to the Rotary Club of D9112 on the 27th of January. With that, we would have completed the process of charter presentation of the charter clubs. The last half, we were able to charter 4 clubs, as I said earlier on, 2 Rotary clubs, and 1 club was recovered, the Rotary Club of Tincan. And again, sadly, we lost the Rotary Club of Arili. We hope and pray that we will not lose any of these clubs, any of our clubs now, and will continue to grow. And the Rotary Foundation, another major event that will be coming up this week is the arrival of the trustee of the Rotary, the chair of the Rotary Foundation trustee, past RI President Daniel Manoni and spouse Gay, who will be visiting Nigeria between 15th and 20th of January. They will be arriving to Nigeria via Abuja tomorrow in the evening, and we hope to join them at the events in Abuja, and they will be coming to Lagos on Saturday 18th in the early hours of about 10 a.m. To join us at the Rotary Center. I'm using this medium to tell those who have registered for the town hall meetings to please come to time to be able to have a comfortable sitting. We have over 300 registrants for the town hall. While I also want to appeal to those who did not register not to bother to come to the district office at all because of the heavy presence of the security men and those who ensure that only registered Rotarians and participants are allowed into the compound. So I'm using this as a medium to appeal to Rotarians who did not register for the town hall meeting on Saturday. Please do not come to the district office because already the town hall meeting is oversubscribed by 310 registrants, and that is a crowd that will overwhelm the Keystone Hall of Fame that we usually use for such reception. And on Sunday, we are expected to join in some activities which are not too open, but the next public event that we'll have on Sunday will be the GalaNight at Radisson Blu. This still has some spaces. The target is to reach 150 registrants. It is a paid event, and for Rotarians to attend, you will have to pay the sum of 100,000. 50,000 will cater for the cost of your the GalaNight, and the remaining 50, the other 50,000 will be remitted to your Rotary Foundation account. That, in a way, is to show some level of commitment to the Rotary Foundation. So I encourage you, if you still want to attend, the opportunity is still open. The registration ought to close. The registration ought to close on 13, which was yesterday, but it has been extended till this evening, 14th of January. So I urge those who still want to register to please do so quickly. Once it gets to the number we have that has been booked, the registration will also close, and that will close by end of this evening. That is that on the visit of Rotary Foundation Trustee here, and I want to encourage us to actively participate, because all of these events will be streamed live by our global radio, social media staff, and we are going to have enough press coverage of all the activities. So I encourage you, if you cannot make it to the district office, please join us online to participate in all activities. The next item I want to exchange with you is the Rotary Fellowship Exchange. Rotary Friendship Exchange short term, which is still open to Brazil and South America and India. The registration is ongoing. We already have a candidate for Germany, and we are waiting for the visa to be issued, and as such, the candidate will depart. So if you have any child or sibling that is between the ages of 15 and 18 years, such child qualifies to attend the Rotary Friendship Exchange. You can please get in touch with past Assistant Governor Victoria Utemere, who is the chair of the Rotary Youth Fellowship Friendship Exchange. The next one is the basic education and literacy, taking children back to school. 500 pupils will be taken back to school, and we have started the process, and on Monday 20th we will be kicking off that process by ensuring that we kit the children of in Oshodi area with the needed tools that will make them to want to go back to school. We are currently partnering with the Lagos State government on this, and we have ensured the committee in charge of basic education and literacy are working hard to ensure that we achieve this goal. And on 23rd of January, the four-way text advocates event will come up at the Rotary Center. Some Rotarians have been shortlisted to be so decorated as four-way text advocate. You will recall that at the installation of the district governor and at the time I visit, I said we are going to preach and propagate the principle of the four-way test in our district and beyond. This is the first step to this, and I know some clubs have also keyed into it. We have unveiled the principle of four-way test in communities and in major landmark areas of some clubs. So we certainly thank those clubs, and we urge Rotarians to key into in this event. The next item is the second series of an evening with the district governor. This will come up on the 24th of January 2025 at the district office. So I'm inviting you to come join us to celebrate the new year, welcome ourselves into a brand new year. The last one we had was in November, and we want to welcome you to New Year with some fun. Join us at the district, let us share fun, see each other's faces, and welcome each of us back to the 2025 half of the Rotary year. And after that, there's going to be a lot of food to eat, so please don't miss it. there are other goodies that are being planned. For this edition, the president themselves are championing it, and they are working hard. The irreplaceable president of all the clubs are going to be our host. The last one was organized by the planning committee. And we do hope that the final edition will be hosted by the district governor himself. We pray that we'll be able to see that day. The next item, so I invite you to the second edition of our evening with the district governor. The next item is the Rotary Friendship Exchange with Turkey. The outbound will be between 14th to 23rd of February 2025. Registration is still ongoing. If you are interested, we will link you. Please contact the district office and you will be linked to the chair of the program. The Rotary Family Health Days program is also slated, organized by PDG Bola Oyebade and his team, led in our district by PhD Said Rashid. Will be having the next program, the next event for Rotary Family Health Days between 13th and 15th of February 2025. I invite clubs now to register for that process so that you will not complain that you were not informed. This is another way of informing you of our programs. Please let us key into it. And following that is the DWEF Scholarship Award. Our district has its own DWEF, and currently the chair, Professor Abosede Ewumi, is circularizing information to all clubs in our district to key into the scholarship award for this year, and it will be the first one under District 9112. And the best way to participate is to get the information she has shared on our platforms, right to institutions around your community. It is not limited to university alone. It is open to polytechnics and colleges of education. When you get there, right to seek from every department. You can write the rector in case of polytechnic, and the director in case of college of education, and the vice chancellor, even to the head of each department, faculty officer in universities, to submit the names of indigent or brilliant students for this award. They will go through screening, and if they are found to be suitable for the award, they will be definitely be given such sponsorship for their education. The beautiful thing about it is that it has grown from the usual 100,000 to 250,000 from this Rotary year in District 9112. So I urge you to publicize this and make your name count. You cannot be donating to the WEF every year and will not present candidates. So I seek your cooperation in this by writing to higher institutions around us to submit names of indigent candidates, indigent or brilliant candidates for the West Scholarship. The next item I want to share with us is the 120 years anniversary. If you recall, at the last district conference in Abeokuta, I showcased in my presentation the 120 years committee, and were able also to present activities that we're going to do this Rotary year. It is almost 10 months now that we did that, and the time is now. Between February 15th and 23rd, we'll be rolling out our drums to celebrate the 120 years anniversary of Rotary International, and it is going to be a wild experience. I encourage you to be actively involved in the activities. This will culminate into the Rotary Foundation dinner dance on 23rd of February at Civic Center, Victoria Island, Lagos. Civic Center is on Nusubambadue Way at Victoria Island. Please, if you have not keyed into it, come and enjoy a memorable experience by celebrating our Rotary Foundation true anniversary of our Rotary at 120. The district learning seminar will come up very soon, and I know the district governor-elect is already planning for his own learning facilitation in Orlando. We wish him safe trip. We also want to tell you that I know between 8 and 9, the district leadership seminar will come up. What we either call DTTS. This one is now DTLS, District Training Team Learning Seminar. Will come up between 8 and 9th of March 2025. So I enjoy those that have been so selected to please pay the required registration fee so that the planning committee, the facilitation committee can effectively plan ahead of this event. I look forward to meeting new Rotary leaders at that event and introducing you to our district leaders and our role models. Thank you very much. The other information that we want to tell you about that are new are the following. One, if you recall again, at the installation of the district governor, we unveiled a 3D drawing of a vocational center we propose to build on the condition that we're able to get a parcel of land to erect such building. As God will have it, towards the end of November and early in December, we had a community in Epe that gave us a 2.5 plot of land to build a vocational center. And we are working hard on it to see that we get all the required certification from the government to commence building. Our goal is to build this center and hand it over to the state government before the end of this Rotary year. We will be calling on you. We are appealing to you. We have started sensitizing the club president and club members. So I'm using this medium to tell all club members that are here, please support your club president when they present such to you. This will be a major event, a landmark project that we have to execute in this Rotary year. Because of the economic challenges, we know a lot of clubs cannot embark on big projects, and as such, we want to use this as a landmark project that all of us as a district will be able to showcase. And clubs can also own this project because each of us can take a place in the project space. How we can do that includes you can choose to sponsor a room, you can choose to sponsor part of the place, you can also choose to sponsor some of the items that will be used. We may not necessarily be requesting for funds or cash, but we may be requesting for materials to specification from you, and we appeal that you help us seek out those who could help us in getting this project to completion. We have already started the process, and between now and February, we hope we will do the sod turning, and we target that by end of May, we should be able to complete the project by the grace of God. The next item is our district directory. Well, the district directory, for sure, I must apologize that we have not been able to publish it for now due to organizational issues. Because we just started the district, so many things had to be repackaged, so many things that we either could not do last 40 years, we now have to start all over again. For instance, it will be, unfortunately, we were not able to bring out a hard copy of the district directory last 40 years. So we do not have enough data to start with this year, and that slowed us down, and clubs were not forthcoming. But now we have the information of the club that existed before we started chartering new clubs, and I think we were able to add one of the new clubs to it. We hope by February we will be coming out with the district directory that has been paid for, and it will be distributed to clubs that are paid accordingly. For support to the district, well, I want to sincerely thank all clubs all individuals that have supported us in our new secretariat at the Rotary Center. We are currently working optimally, but we can do better because the office of the district governor is still not convenient enough. It may look cozy and very presentable, but by the time we have about 7 people in the room, the place gets hot. So we still need a good cooling system here. I will not say because I have 5 months to go, so I will not do what I need to do. So I'm appealing to clubs to still support us. A lot of the clubs that we went to after September kept telling us they will get back to us in support, and we look forward to them doing that. Please let this club hold up to that support. And again, another aspect to it is that a lot of clubs promise to get back to us in support to the WEF, which they have not also. I want to appeal to these clubs to please redeem their pledge to the WEF and let us have a vibrant district educational and welfare endowment fund for our district. I will now go to Rotarians in diaspora. Well, we want to thank God that the effect of bringing the Rotarians in diaspora together is beginning to yield some results, because from the interaction we've had with them, it has shown commitment. Some of them has even shown commitment to contributing and supporting the building project. Some have also identified with us and promised that they will support through their clubs. So we hope that this will continue, and we do expect that Rotarians in diaspora will keep the spirit of Rotary and not fizzle out of the Rotary world. And I also want to thank the 2 AGs that we appointed 3. Coincidentally, we now have 2 that are working for Rotarians in diaspora. We thank them for their effort in ensuring that we bring all Rotarians, whether they are in domicile in Nigeria or they are in the diaspora, to the same page with us at home. We need to be doing this because we realize that all clubs, either one way or the other, have a Rotarian or 2 that has relocated outside Nigeria. And this way, the only way to keep them is to ensure that we continually engage them, so that we do not lose them completely as Rotarians, and we allow them to use their connection and their present abode to bring good to the district. This, I am happy to note that one of the clubs in the district is working in that direction through this effort. So the diaspora membership is actually paying off for us as a district. Thank you very much. And if we have any other events that I will have to say, they include the Rotary Sports Festival, which is to come up between the 1st of March to 7th of March. The chair and the committee members are working hard to ensure that we achieve a better performance over what we had in the last Rotary year under District 9110. And on free medical mission, our district is going to experience free medical mission in April. We are going to have Association of Nigerian Physicians in America hold their annual congress or convention at Eco Hotels and Suites in the early month of April, and they are going to be with us. About 189 of them are coming into Lagos. Because of the huge number, some of them, according to the coordinator, will be taken to another state to also support. But we are not going to have less than 80 physicians working in Lagos for us, and the centers they will be using are the Federal Medical Center and also LUT. So I want to enjoin us to please be prepared to publicize this, so that we can help the less privileged within our community to access this important free medical mission that is going to come up in our district and in Lagos. Please let us encourage them to join us with our sister district. We are going to ensure we give it enough publicity so that we will help as many as possible less privileged get out of their medical condition. Uh, then the next one after this will be our conference, our Pioneer District Conference in Abeokuta, which will come up between 22 to 25th. I usually say between 21st to 25th. The RI has sent us RI President representative. We have been in communication with him and is eager to join us at the conference. So I'm inviting you to please, if you have not registered, please do register for this conference. It's going to be a wow experience. It's going to be less of uh, boring activities. It's going to be more fun and engagement. So I invite you to join. And I also want to appeal, there are clubs that have not taken booths, and organizations and those who have organizations that will take booths for the exhibition. Please assist us in publicizing and encouraging your club to take a booth at least for the conference. The booth is almost out. I encourage you to please join other clubs that have taken booths to take your own. I also want to appeal to you to please congratulate our new district for the first district conference in the brochure. If your club has not keyed into this, please ensure that your club also participate by at least having an advertorial or a congratulatory goodwill message in the conference brochure. I'll be glad to see that, and I'll be glad to welcome you to that conference. And the final one is the Rotary International Convention. For the discount, I am told that we are over 800 registrants and we are nearing 1,000. We hope that we'll be able to get to 1,000, and that is the target for the committee. Then for Rotary International Convention in Calgary, I'm happy to inform you that Rotarians have started receiving their visas. I've had a news of someone getting 10 years visa yesterday. I've had someone getting visa of 6 years. I've had someone getting visa of 3 years. I've also had that of 1 year. I've not had of less than 1 year. So for those who have applied, check out and look out for your visa. We seem to be having it good. I've not had any case of rejection so far, and I wish all those who have congratulate those who have received their visas, and I wish those who are still waiting for their visa good luck. And I look forward to joining the RI President Stephanie Ochi and welcome you to the Rotary International Convention, which will be a very great experience. You will definitely enjoy it, and I invite you, if you have not registered, please fulfill the condition required. And if you need the district to give you letter, please, as long as your club is on the good standing, we'll be glad to provide those necessary documents that will be required. And I also want us to please make good of our Rotary name by ensuring that we keep to the rule of the engagement by going to the convention and returning to Nigeria. Thank you very much. On this note, I will open the floor to question and answer, and I will invite AGA Ibrahimo to please take it from here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our Pioneer District Governor. We thank you for all the great insights you have shared with us at this monthly interactive forum with Rotarians and our leaders. At this time, my district governor, with your kind permission, let me recognize more Rotarians who joined this call. We have Rotarian Adebayo Akintayo. We have Adekunle Ogunlade, an assistant governor. We also have Jigba, joined the call. Our PhD, Tony Aiboka, who is in charge of DISCON 2025, is also here. We have our AGD diaspora, William Sonny. Thank you all the way from the UK. Thank you very much, Sonny. We have Bola Titu Oladile. Thank you very much. I can see one Bukola there. My PhD, Chinedu Ebo, highly recognized. I see my AG Lorraine Panose. You're welcome. I'm seeing some Dukes A23. Please, if you can change the number of your phone to your name, that would be helpful so that we can recognize you. I see Rotarian Ifayena. I see Ebenezer Olowokere. My past president, Ebron Bekomobon, was in charge of multi-club learning seminar. We have Rtn.Femi. We have our PhD and friend, Jiwe. Thank you for joining us. Excuse me. We have Benga Olubowale. We have Invisible President George Esther. Thank you very much. We have our IPP, Benedict Ajike. We have Jimmy Abdul. We have AG Kevin Philip. I see my PhD there, Larry Kazim. You're welcome. I see Rotarian Meg Ricketts of the Public Image Committee. I see Rotarian Mike Ukuma Manado, who's the past president. We see Rotarian Lawal. Thank you very much. My PhD Nia Jao, thank you very much for joining us. I see Chief of Staff, PhD Bovita, thank you. I see Rotarian Editon Olowa, thank you very much for joining us. Olowa Show Oguno, thank you. Olayinka Banjo, thank you very much. There's Rotary Club of Lagos Golden Hearts. Please let us have your name. We have my AG Compadre, thank you very, very much. Rotarian Abejo, thank you. Rotarian Abiola Olax. Rotarian Idris Ashamu, thank you. See Rotarian Solomon. Rotarian AG Tawayani, you recognize. The Trent event, that is Rotarian Nogotipo of the Rotary Club of Akowajo, District 911. Thank you very much. I see Rotarian Tosin Ajayi. Wow, that's the secretary of my club, Rotary Club of Lagos. And my big Judy Olaleye. I see Rotarian Tombia, Roslyn Tombia. Thank you. If I missed out anything, I'm sure I will do the recognition by the time I make another intervention. At this time, we welcome comments and questions, feedback. The district governor has given an update report on what we have achieved so far in the last 6 months. This is the first month in 2025, the 7th month of the Rotary year. And indeed, the 7th DG Speaks, the monthly interactive code. So let us have comments and questions at this time. Then subsequently, I will bring you to the Rtn.Femi who's assisting me with DG Speaks to also assist with the condition. Thank you all. So comments, questions. I had earlier recognized our past district governor, Rotary Foundation. Thank you, sir, for joining us on this call. So I know my Discord chair is there. So maybe our PhD take the and then that will be followed by the foundation chair, Rotary Pillar Dance Committee, my past president, Olaleye. So let's start with Tony Aibo.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, my DJ. Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. A happy new year to everybody. I bring you greetings from the Pioneer District Conference Committee. I will just quickly run through a few of the events we have mapped out for you. Like the DG said, the district conference is taking place on the 22nd to the 25th of May 2025 at the Green Legacy Hotel in the Abeokuta. There are events around that. The first one is the welcome party, which we term like the old school party. This time around, it's going to be an old school theme. It will be a cocktail. That is going to take place in the Skyview Lounge of the conference hotel. That is going to be the very first activity that is involving everybody. Then, from the second day, we have the conference proper, which is taking place at the auditorium of the OOPL. And beside it is the House of Friendship. Let me just quickly update you. The DJ was appealing to clubs to take up more booths. So let me inform you happily that all the booths have been subscribed to. 40 40 of them that have all been fully taken up at the beginning of this year. So I thank all the clubs that have taken up spaces in the boats. Then on the last day after the conference, we're going to have the gala night. The gala night will take place at the banquet hall of the conference hotel. So we are doing some few things, differently this time around because our smaller number has given us the opportunity to explore some other more cozy venues. Now, at this point, I want to appeal to Rotarians to support the committee. The first area that I want Rotarians to support us is to take up the prestigious icon categories. Right now, we have just about 25. Our target is to have 50. We are just about 50% of the target that we have. So the first category is the discount bistro, which goes for 500,000. That comes with a free room, free accommodation in any of the 3 official hotels of the conference. Then the second category is the discount-based letter. That comes with 50,000 naira discount on accommodation in any of the official hotels. And then the other group is the discount premium, which goes for 200,000. It also has benefits. The area I really want to appeal to Rotarians, which the district governor has also spoken about, is the area of goodwill messages. The conference is for all of us. The district is for all of us. And I believe that we are all happy that we have our own district. And we want Rotarians to place goodwill messages in the brochure congratulating the district governor on the creation of our new district and also on a successful district conference. We have 2 categories for this. The one for individual Rotarians, which goes for 50,000 naira only, and then the goodwill message by clubs goes for 100,000 naira only. And then there's another area that you can also support by placing your project, what we call the project showcase, in the brochure. That goes for only 300,000 naira only. And then finally, let me talk about accommodation. We still have accommodation rooms available in all the official hotels, but parking hotel is fast filling up. So we only have a very few rooms left in parking hotels. So if you are interested in staying at parking, I want to encourage you to pay quickly, but we still have rooms in Green Legacy and Conference Hotel. Thank you very much, my DJ, for this opportunity to talk about the district conference on this forum. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. My PAG, Tony, I can say we're making a progress with this conference 25. I know that more Rotarians are joining us. We have 59 now on this board, my district governor, as we speak. I want to thank all Rotarians who have joined us today and participating in this monthly interaction. It is now the turn of my past president, Olaleye, Victoria Garden City, RC, Rotary Club of Victoria Garden City, who is in charge of the Rotary Dinner and Dance event. So, my past president, over to you. Please give us some good news about the upcoming event.
Good afternoon, AG driver. Good afternoon, my DG and district leaders and fellow Rotarians. The DG has spoken. The Rotary Foundation Dinner and Dance will be coming up on the 23rd of February at the Civic Center, Osuban, Mbagwe, opposite the 1004. For convenience, we have 3 camps, 1 inside and 2 outside. So the asset card will be speaking to where each participants are expected to park. That's on the convenience. The other side of it is that we still encourage those who have not registered to come and do so. As of which we have received support registration for 304.
How why did you speak?
Okay, shortly down on the 8th of February. So meaning that on the 8th of February, after 5th of February, we will not return, but we just do that to the individual based Rotary Foundation account.
We also have past President Belma and Eze Corona of the Rotary Club of Lekki Phase 1. Thank you for joining this call. The chair of the committee for the 150th anniversary. I don't know whether you're here on this call. Tirabanda, if you're here, please let us know what the plans are for 120 years of Rotary since 1905. By February 23, Rotary will be 120 years old. Okay. I welcome our District Executive Secretary, AG Wilson Secretary. You're most welcome. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. You are the chair of the committee for the 120 years of Rotary Heritage. So please speak to us. Okay. If it's not here, I will have other comments and questions and feedback, please. And if you are not recognized to speak, please mute your microphone. If you have not been recognized to speak, please mute your microphone. Rotarian Roslyn Tombia, mute your mic, please. Okay. Then we have the chair of Rosfest here. I think Alaze, past president. Alaze, please. You want to talk to us? The Rotary Sports Festival. The chairman of that committee is past president Alaze. Okay. Do we now take general comments, please? Other comments and feedback. And all the things the district governor has said. I hope you can all hear me.
People have raised their hands.
Okay, let me see. We have Michael Ession. Please, you have the floor. Michael Ession.
Good afternoon, my DG. Good afternoon, my PDG Footshop. Our DP AG, thank you for this opportunity. I just want to use this opportunity to encourage the clubs. As the editor of our regional magazine, I've noticed that we've not had as much contributions from District 9112 as I would love to. So I use this to encourage the clubs. After this meeting, I would put some notice just to highlight some of the things that we would require in the stories and materials that you should send to us. Interestingly, when the DG was speaking earlier, I have talked about our membership growth, and there's no better way for us to encourage more people to join us if we can show that despite the tough times, Rotary and Rotarians are still doing good. So I think talking about your quick wins and the impact you are making would actually help our membership efforts. So I'll encourage you to send those stories, materials, photographs, things that you are doing in your communities to us. Thank you very much. But on the second note, earlier in the year, I'm wearing another hat, so I'll also use this opportunity to also mention that. Earlier at the beginning of this year, the Rotary International President encouraged us to practice the action plan, the 4 action plan decisions and planning our projects. I, myself, and the Action Plan Champion for the district, PAG day, will be visiting your clubs and will notify you when we're coming just to see how you've used those 4 priorities to run your club and better the road to experience in your club. And I know that in case you don't know what I'm talking about increase your impact, expand our reach, enhance participants' engagement, and increase our ability to adapt. Those are our 4 priorities. And we're supposed to use that to encourage our clubs to get better. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my acting past president, Michael F. Thank you. I see another hand up. I see that of Rotarian. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, my esteemed governor and fellow Rotarians and district leaders. The second meeting with the DP is coming up next week, Friday, on the 24th of January at the Rotary Center. Just the district governor has said, it presents an opportunity for Rotarians to connect, to come together, and to experience that sense of unity among the Rotarians. So I want to encourage all the clubs. This particular edition is being powered by the class of executive presidents. They are working really hard to give us a very exciting experience. So I want you to look forward to it and please make yourself available and engage with other Rotarians from other clubs and district leaders so that we can all connect and see how we can even collaborate on projects and in every area as Rotarians. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. I'm sure your message is well delivered. Rotarians are listening. Now we are 60 more. And do we have more comments on feedback? At least we have the big event this week, the visit of the chair of the Board of Trustees of the Rotary Foundation, Mark Daniel Maloney, and his spouse, Dave. They're visiting Nigeria from 15th to 20th. And by the 18th and 19th, the couple will be with us, our special guests in Lagos, Saturday and Sunday. We did just spoke to that, so it's a very remarkable and auspicious event that is upcoming. So please, Rotarians, take note. The DG says if we haven't paid for the gala dinner, we'll be holding at the Radisson Blue on Sunday, which will be January 19th. Please do that. It was a ticketed dinner. And indeed, if you pay 100,000 naira for that dinner, 50%, that is 50,000, goes into your own Rotary Foundation account. So technically, it's 50,000 that you have contributed to the dinner. So it's a win-win for everyone. Any more comments, please? Feedback? Otherwise, we begin to wrap up. So that means we just have 2 more items on the program. I'll be inviting Rotarian Temita Yeride for a wrap up and conversation. Then the DJ will now close. And then we'll call it a day. All right. I take it that there are no further comments. It is now 12 minutes past 1. So, Rotarian Temita Yeride, over to you. Appreciate all our participants and then do a quick wrap up. Thank you. Then the DJ will close.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for joining the call. It's good to see about 61 on the call. We appreciate that. And that's only on Zoom. Before the wrap up, I would like to encourage everyone, as many of us clubs who have sent the names of our president-elects to the DLC and the PELS team, please do that. The chairperson of this committee were not on this call, but these are it coincides with the peace conference. We encourage people that are interested in going, either for the peace conference or for the friendship exchange. Let us try to submit our applications this week, maximum before the 20th or 21st, because they normally take 3 weeks processing time. We don't want your visas to be out when the peace conference is starting, 24 hours after. It would not be good. We won't be able to buy our tickets. So some of us want to use Ethiopian Air, some of us want to use Egypt Air, some of us are flying directly with Turkish Air. If you'll be going for the peace conference, the Rotary Friendship Exchange, the Turkey Exchange, please try to submit your applications this week. If you would like to find out more, you can reach out to Trustee or myself. We'll be able to advise you on the documentation that you need and how best to fill your forms so that you are granted a visa and not rejected. 64 people on the call. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Our DJ has said a lot, we cannot overemphasize membership and we cannot overemphasize our contribution to the Rotary Foundation. This is the bane of our service to humanity. Until we gather again next month, we are going to be having an evening with our DG. We encourage you to be part of it. If you have not made payments, our past Rotary International presidents visiting, please make payments. Let us meet. There are opportunities for us to meet one another before the next DG speaks. So why don't you utilize one of these opportunities? It would be nice to see us again. Until same time next month, please stay safe and keep serving humanity with your gifts, your time, your talent. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Rotary. Before I bring back the district governor to close, I just want to, as Temita noted, apart from Zoom, we also have Rotarians joining us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Global Rotary Radio is also taking this interaction live in the script. We cannot forget those who are in charge of the Global Rotary Radio and social media team. We want to thank Ogechi Mamboese and, of course, Abiodun Owalewa of the Global Rotary Radio. Ogechi Mamboese is in charge of the social media broadcast, and Abiodun Owalewa, of course, they both work together for the social media broadcast and, of course, Global Rotary Radio. I see our district treasurer there, Past President Bayo Eride. Thank you for coming. And I want to thank all Rotarians who made this call up to 64. My district governor, our district governor, over to you again for your closing remarks. Then we close.
Thank you very much, AG Ibrahim. I want to thank once again. I think I have the floor. Am I muted? Okay, I'm muted. I said thank you very much once again, AG Ibrahim. And I want to sincerely thank the Outpeak who joined us at this meeting. He's been doing it in the past and is good at it. So sincerely thank you for joining us. We want to thank also the past district governor for joining us. Mike FM will thank you. We want to thank our past district governor, Tuji Funshaw, for joining us. We thank all the leaders that joined us. We thank everyone for making this call. 64 of us on this platform is encouraging for the start of the year. I want to sincerely wish us once again the best of the 2025, and as we go into the year, let us keep safe, let us continue to do Rotary and be mindful of who we are. We are people of action, people of integrity, service, fellowship, and leadership. On this note, I thank you and I call this meeting to a close. And I want to thank the Global Radio team led by Abiodun Owalewa. They are our team. There are 3 of them with me here. I also want to thank our social media officer, Oge Chukwu, for the hard work they have put in place. We thank everyone that has helped in facilitating this, and of course the public image team for the good job you are doing and you have done in the last 7 months. We cannot thank you enough. On this note, I hereby call this 7th edition of DG Speaks to a close. Shall we rise as we take the Rotary Grace to be led by AGAE Ibrahim?
Okay. 1, 2, go.
Oh.